Unit 2E. Reading. Breaking with problems. Exercise 1. Speaking. Look at the photos that illustrate two common problems in a city. What do you think are the problems? What are some possible solutions? Suggested answer. The first problem is pollution from car exhaust. I suggest two solutions. 1. Use more electric vehicles that don't emit exhaust. 2. Keep cars in good condition to reduce emissions. Suggested answer. The second problem is blue streetlights in a city. I suggest two solutions. 1. Replace blue lights with warmer colored ones. 2. Modify lights to reduce the blue light. Exercise 2. Read texts ATOC opposite. Match the texts with the titles 1 to 5. There are two extra titles. 1. I've got my eye on you. 2. Brighter and safer. 3. Driven to crime. 4. Feeling blue. 5. Politics works. Let's check the answers. 1. I've got my eye on you. A. 3. Driven to crime. B. 4. Feeling blue. C. Vocabulary. Conduct. Conduct. To organize or do a particular activity. To conduct an experiment / investigation / interview. Mugging. Mugging. The crime of attacking somebody violently, or threatening to do so in order to steal their money, in a public place. Assert. Assert. To state clearly and definitely that something is true. The report asserts confidently that the industry will grow. Triumphant. Triumphant. Very successful in a way that causes great pleasure. After months of hard work, Sarah felt triumphant as she crossed the finish line of her first marathon. Coincide. Coincide. Of two or more events to take place at the same time. His views coincided perfectly with our thinking. Subsequent. Subsequent. Happening or coming after something else. The first meeting will be in the city hall, but all subsequent meetings will be held in the school. Pickpocketing. Pickpocketing. The crime of stealing things out of people's pockets / bags. Bag snatching. Bag snatching. The crime of taking SB's bag quickly and aggressively. Reading strategy. When match on questions with texts, remember that the key words from these questions may not appear in the texts. The same information may be expressed in different words. Exercise 3. You have just read the reading strategy. Match texts A to C with questions 1 to 6. Each paragraph may be matched with more than one question. Which text mentions 1. Similar falls in crime in different countries? 2. A fall in the crime rate of under 50%? 3. A fall in crime that was the result of a planned experiment? 4. People claiming that they were responsible for less crime? 5. A crime prevention technique that has interested people in another country? 6. A local change that had an effect on the crime rate? Let's check the answer. 1. Similar falls in crime in different countries? The answer is B and C. 2. A fall in the crime rate of under 50%? The answer is B. 3. A fall in crime that was the result of a planned experiment? The answer is A and C. 4. People claiming that they were responsible for less crime? The answer is B. 5. A crime prevention technique that has interested people in another country? The answer is C. 6. A local change that had an effect on the crime rate? The answer is B and C. Exercise 4. Speaking work in pairs. Discuss the questions about the article. 1. Why do you think Dr. Bateson first put a picture of flowers behind the collection box? She possibly wanted to get teachers used to the idea of a picture being in that place. She also probably used the picture of flowers as a control. Would people respond to any picture or a specific picture? 2. Why might politicians not want to believe the theory about lead petrol? They might not want to believe it because it would mean that their crime-fighting policies have had little or no effect. 3. What is the writer suggesting by using the phrase "whatever the reason" in the text about blue street lighting? The writer is suggesting that the psychologist's explanation is just one possible explanation and that there may be others. Exercise 5. Vocabulary. Copy and complete the diagram with the words in bold from the text that collocate with crime. Verb. Combat. Cut. Commit. Deter. Nouns. Prevention. Wave. Adjectives. Violent. Petty. Recorded. Adjectives and verbs come before the noun. Example. Combat crime. Cut crime. Commit crime. Deter crime. Violent crime. Recorded crime. Petty crime. Nouns come after the noun. Example. Crime prevention. Crime wave. Exercise 6. Replace the underlined words with some collocations from exercise 5. 1. We must stop them from doing something illegal. Committing a crime. 2. Police officers offered advice on ways of stopping crimes from happening. Crime prevention. 3. There was a sudden increase in the number. Crime wave. 4. There were fewer rapes and murders last year. Violent crimes. 5. All the data on documented criminal activity is available to the public. Recorded crime. 6. The threat of long prison sentences doesn't prevent people from doing things they shouldn't. Deter crime. Exercise 1. Page 108. Check the meaning of the words below. Complete the newspaper article with one word in each gap. Carl Jones, a well-known drug dealer, has finally been convinced for leading a family-run drugs operation. Carl and 4 relatives were brought before a high court judge to hear their sentence for their part in a drug supply ring. Prosecutor Ian Wright, QC, told the court that Carl and his wife's lavish lifestyle had made them conspicuous to the authorities, as they still claimed state benefits. The drugs network was taken apart after police raided their houses, and the couple were immediately arrested. In summing up, the judge told the couple that driving top-of-the-range sports cars around the housing estate where they lived was bound to cause suspicious